Greetings everyone, this is the Well from North, and this is a review. And with me I have,
Hell's Legion.
yes, a fellow companion from the content team member who runs a blog about Infernal Dwarves, his newly started army, so he will be putting in his expert tips and thoughts in this review.
Exactly.
Exactly. As all of you probably know, 1.0 just hit, and boy, are we excited!
Oh, yes.
Um, and we got the big honor and opportunity to actually do a review of this book. So let's just get cracking, shall we? We'll just go through the book all in all, and then just tell you what we think, the summaries and everything. So let's get started. Special rules. So nothing has changed since 0.99. So we just quickly go through them. Relentless, still the same. You can triple your march movement, which
Yep.
is awesome. And this also applies to wheeling, reforming, moving characters, stuff like that. So yeah, awesome. Sturdy, still freaking good rule. Thunderous charge, and not you do not suffer the -1 for taking a stand and shoot charge
Yes.
reaction, which is bloody awesome.
Yeah.
Chosen of Ashuruk. Um, automatically passes fear test. That's pretty nice. You still suffer the -1 leadership though. The big thing for me here is that models with this rule consider all units without this rule to have insignificant and will not use their engineer rule on model with chosen of Ashuruk.
And that is quite huge,
Oh,
actually.
wait a second, I need to reread that. Units without this rule have insignificant and will not use their engineer rule on all. That's right. On models with chosen of I don't know. What I thought was that you can't use engineers on hobgoblin bolt throwers. Maybe it is. I'm just a bit confused. But that's probably what it means. Demonic Infusion. Multi-against magical attacks. Not applicable to crew. Panic test cost to enemy units through 25% casualties is taken with a -1 leadership modifier. It has a pretty nice synergy with it's the earthquake shells, right?
Yeah.
Volcanic Embrace. Now this rule is freaking
It's
awesome.
so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, close to overpowered. No, it is insanely strong.
It is.
So what happens on initiative 10 step in a close combat? Every model in base contact with one or more models with this rule takes 1 strength 4 hit with flaming attacks. Now I'm telling you right now, this is the toughness 3 killer right here. I mean, yeah.
Murders elves.
Yeah, it does. It's really good. A really good rule. To the next one, Shackles of Fire. When on to wound against model, you must reroll any natural roll of 6 unless you have magical attacks. And yeah, it is really good, especially on the Kerim Titan. It makes him even more ridiculously survivable. So yeah, it's really good. The con thing though, after the second friendly player turn, you must take a leadership test.
Yes.
On every turn you have, and if you fail the leadership test, you take 1 wound with no
Armor.
saves of any kind. No armor saves, no regen, no ward saves, no nothing.
Nothing.
You just take a wound. And if you do not have a wizard in your army, you'll take D3 wounds instead, which is the old rules, I believe.
It can still hurt really bad, though.
Yeah. Unruly. Now, unruly have -1 leadership when run to restrain and pursuit and frenzy tests. In addition, when they are in horde formation, they roll an additional d6 and remove the highest. So that's pretty good. Opportunist. Well, this is pretty cool though. When fighting in enemy units flank or rear, you will get +1 to hit. But as far as I know, as long as you don't are not attacked in flank or rear as well. Although it's only models on foot, so it's no cavalry models. So you go hobos. And that's armor special rules. Let's go to armory, same as always. Infernal weapon. It's a hand weapon with +1 strength and magical attacks.
Yep.
So yeah, really solid. Infernal armor, really solid. Plate armor with a 5+ ward save against flaming attacks. The flintlock axe, also a really good weapon. Range 18, strength 4, armor piercing 1, and it counts as a halberd in close combat. So yeah, totally awesome. Blunderbuss, a really hard weapon to use, but I do see opportunities with it. It's quick to fire, strength 4, range 12. Although you have this special wall of lead, which means you can march up and you can shoot, and everything 8 inches in front of you will take a hit. Every model will take a hit, and you hit the model on 6+ with +1 to hit for each full rank. So yeah, so you have 3 ranks in a horde. You walk forward exactly point to point with another horde. You can probably hit them all. It looks kind of funny, and it has some potential maybe, but
It's hard. It's tricky.
Yeah, I think it's really tricky tricky move to play. But if you master it,
it gets vulnerable to put yourself straight in front of an enemy unit just to fire it. So you basically have to be sure that you will kill them with the shots.
Yeah, or at least weaken them enough not to kill you. Which, since it's our worst dwarves that can have the blunderbuss. So if they're up against any type of solid infantry that's gonna charge them the turn after, probably a waste of points, but I'm still gonna try this out. Magic items. Onyx hammer, same as before, +2 strength, and you have the multiple wounds D3 against models which are flammable. And if you've played Infernal Dwarves before, we can get flammable on stuff
quite easily.
Yeah. Blade of Burning Steel, armor piercing 1. 1 use only, may be activated at the start of any round of combat. For the duration of the phase, attacks made with this weapon have metal shifting. So, yeah, 25 points, maybe. It's really situational. I mean, of course, it's going to be awesome if you're up against this 1+ rollable armor save character or something like that. But, yeah, 25 points. Just forget armor piercing 1 except for 1 combat. I don't know. Maybe.
It has its functions. It has its places, but it's probably not going to be played particularly much. Not by me, anyway.
Yeah. Not for 25 points, I don't believe. Armor, Mask of the Furnace. 6+ armor save, since it's a helmet. You gain Fireborn, and you get a breath weapon at strength 3. Now, I really like this item. 30 points is a bit at least, but it's kind of weird. You gain Fireborn. It's like it's like a dragon helm that gives you a breath weapon, and the breath weapons do have the potential to win or lose that crucial combat. So I really like this item. Ring of Desiccation, 45 points. All enemy units in base contact with the bearer's model becomes flammable. If the armor does not include any wizard, and also if you don't have any wizard, you can have this item, so that your shackle of fire models do not lose D3 wounds if they fail their leadership test. Pretty neat. Steel Skin, attacks against the wearer with lethal strike and or poison attacks lose this special rule. That's actually really nice. Too bad you can put it on a Kidim Titan, but that would make him pretty OP, right? Vial of Mercury, 45 points. You gain lightning reflexes, +2 initiative. When the effects and wears models of 1 wound with no saves of any kind allowed. So that's pretty hefty for 45 points, I must say. Yeah, pretty hefty. Gauntlets of Mudsub. The wearer has +1 strength and each to hit roll of a 1, but the wearer is rolled against the wearer's unit. You can only hit yourself if you're mounted on something. Yeah, it could be. It's only 10 points, so this could really be useful on, like, I don't know, BSB or just a hero standing somewhere. It's pretty nice. Beshuluk's Mechanism. When the caster itself becomes a non-attribute augment spell on a unit composed solely of models with circle fire, the unit recovers 1 wound. Yeah, that's really nice, actually.
It is.
Standard. We have the Banner of the Brazen Bull. Vanguard. And may reroll failed panic tests. So, yeah. 40 points for Vanguard. I don't know. Maybe. A Banner of Nesibkesh. All special close combat attacks against the bearer or its units are at half strength.
Could be good.
Yeah.
Ends. But yeah, I see a purpose for
It's
it.
more than could be good. It's freaking insane. I mean, you'll get those. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I haven't really read that before. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one out. I mean, you just negate, like, great weapon infantry at strength 6, goes down to strength 3 and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty neat actually. Only for 25 points as well. Special close combat attacks. No, saw it. So it's like impact hits and thunder stomps and stuff.
Like that.
Yes. So finally over to the actual army. Yeah, armies. So Prophet 200 points. Magic items to 100 points. Yes, it's as you could expect a Prophet to be. Still kind of expensive, 200 points for level 3. Plus 30 for level 4, plus 25 for an engineer. Infernal weapon and flintlock axe. Yeah, could be used. Maybe take a mount. Bull of Shamut or Temple Lamasu. Yeah, I'm loving the Lamasu.
Yeah.
Overlord. Yeah, solid stat line. It's actually, and Dwarf at Initiative 4, I kind of like that. And also, he has a special Fan of the Flames. The Overlord and all model units all models in the same unit as Overlord gain hatred. Now that's really awesome. Yeah, with our hard-hitting Infernal Dwarves. Yeah, that's kind of devastating. And you can have a Bull of Shamut or Great Bull of Shamut as a mount. We'll get to mounts later. Heroes, normal Magi or Magus, as you say in Sweden. The thing I like is that they actually have infernal armor right from the bat, so you can get your wizards to be really survivable. I mean, there's still toughness 4 plus armor save. You just throw in a helm or a shield or whatever, and getting down to 3 plus. Yeah, they're pretty hard to kill for 60 points. I think it's the same as always on every. Yeah, same upgrade. 40 points for making my level 2. That's kind of much though.
It is.
He's not a level 1 from the start. Now I see it. So he's an engineer from the start, and the upgrade to 75 points for level 1. Yeah, then it makes sense. Yeah, I'm getting it. And 145 points for a Temple Lamasu. Now this is something I'm gonna try out. A hero level 2 on a Temple Lamasu. Just glory. And Vizier. Relentless 13 shows of Ashok. So yes, he has the Thunderous Charge. Awesome. Totally awesome. Weapon skill 6. I mean, the weapon skill are insane. They're like it's the same as elves. So, but you can only take. No, only take. You can take magic items 75 points on your hero. That's pretty neat. May ride a bull of Shamut. May take you can take pistol shields. And you take flintlock axe, great weapon, infernal weapon. So yeah, you can really kit this one out in whatever way you want. And also you can one of a kind though, but you can take one character to be a chosen of Lugar, which gains the demonic possession. With other words, he becomes a disciple of Lugar. You cannot wear an armor, magical armor, but or use magical armor with the type. No, it's no helms. So yeah, but still, yeah, you can do so many nice stuff with that. Tauruk Subjugator. Now this is the big one, right? Yeah, 50 times 75. I haven't tried this out as so much, but yeah, it shows off Ashuruk. Wasn't that gives them thunder charge?
No.
Nah. Automatic fear test. Alright. Had to check that. So you have thunder charge. Let's see. You have heavy armor in defense 6, so you have a 4+ armor save. You can take a infernal armor, then you have 3+. With a shield, you have a 2+. So yeah, you can have a 1+ armor save pretty easily. Strength 5, 4 attacks. It's gonna be strength 6 on the charge. I do not see the use of great weapons. Yeah, sure, you'll be strength 8 on the charge, but light lance will probably suffice, or even paired weapons.
Yep.
When it comes to the character. So yeah, maybe pair weapons in initiative 5. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Initiative 5, and you will have 5 strength 6 attacks on the charge. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm so gonna try this one out. Hobgoblin Chieftains. Now these are freaking awesome. I'm telling you right now. 35 points for look at the stat line. This is just awesome sauce. Strength 4 times 4, skill 4, 3 attacks, initiative 4. I mean, for 35 freaking points.
That's so good.
Yep. And of course, you're gonna use them as your War Machine Hunters / chaff, since we don't have too many chaff. 20 points for a wolf, but it's still 55 points for a dude running around on a wolf. Paired weapons, why not? Initiative 5, 4 attacks, that's strength 4, or maybe even just giving me the flaming lance. It'll be strength 6 on the charge. It's awesome. Yeah, loving these. You can also upgrade to a backstabber, and what that's you get 1 unit of up to 25 hobgoblins to be able to ambush, and so that's pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, yeah, backstab rule. Exactly. So I think you will lose like all some equipment, and we'll counter that. So over to the mounts. Wolves, fast cav with movement 9 for 20 points, absolutely. Bull of Shamut, 50 times 50 million base. They have impact hits to fly 8, that's pretty nice. They have volcanic embrace and fireborn, which is awesome. Magical attacks, no breath weapon though. Pretty solid stat line. Strength 5 toughness 5, 4 wounds. So you can really make your heroes even more durable. Great Bull. Yeah, solid stat line as well. Up skill 5, strength 6, toughness 6, initiative 3, 6 wounds. 4 attacks only, but they do have the volcanic embrace rule. And they do have a strength 4 breath weapon. And they have an impact hit. And a thunderstorm, of course, since it's a monster. Oh, bloody hell. And it's also fireborn, of course. The thing with this one, which really makes him stand out for me, is that not that it has an innate defense 5+, is that it's actually a monster with a 5+ ward save. So, screw you, dragons. This is much better. Temple Amazu. Now this is where the magic happens, literally. First of all, solid stat line. It was 145 points, I believe. You have fly 8. You'll get magic rest 2. Fear, of course. Magical attacks. 5+ ward save. And it's a monstrous beast, so yeah, putting a level 2, yeah, it's a bunch of points. Putting a level 2 wizard on the Temple Amazu, but you can get like 2+ rerollable armor save with a 5+ ward. It's insane sauce. Insane sauce. And also Aura of Unbinding, which even makes this a potential flanker. Any medical weapon wielded by models, friend or foe, in base combat with Lamasu becomes a mundane weapons type of the same type. Yeah, so if you have any magical weapons, bye-bye. It's pretty awesome. And the stupid Lamasu himself is also a wizard. Level 1 from the start, may upgrade to level 2. You can take a breath weapon, which is awesome. And you can upgrade to Mace Tail. The Lamasu has +1 attack, and you get +1 to hit with your charge in your rear. Well, I don't know, yeah, probably. But it's only like 1 attack, 2 attacks, so I don't know if it's worth the upgrade, but...
It's 20 points, so I don't. It's not worth it in my opinion.
Well, breath weapon absolutely, and the level 2, yeah, that could be really fun. But yeah, I'm loving Lamasu, I really do. And over to core, we have first off our least superior dwarves, the Infernal Warriors. 65 points for 10, 7 points a model. You can add up to 30, so you can have a block of 40 of them. Now they start with heavy armor. They do have Relentless, Sturdy, and Chosen of Asheruk, so they have Thunder Charge at least. You will take a shield, and you can take red weapons or blunderbusses. Yeah, of course you can use this blunderbusses. You can even use massive pretty cheap tar pit. With a shield, still have 4+ save, and they still toughness 4. So yeah, your average fill out, more or less.
Yeah.
And then here we have there's a good Citadel Guards. 95 points for the first 10, and then 12 points per model, and you can have up to 30 in a unit. Now they start with Infernal Armor and Shield, so they actually have a 3+ armor save right from the bat. Insane. Also Relentless, Sturdy, and Chosen of Asheruk. They are strength 4. You may take a Flintlock Axe, 5 points a model. Yeah, they do go up to 15 points, so that's kind of much. But yeah, if you want, they are really good. They're really solid. This one. Hobos. Those hobos. Light armor shield. You can replace the shield with a bow for free. You can. What does it say? Bow. 1 point a model. When you can replace the shield. Yeah, if you want the bow as well. I understand. Or you can take spears for 0.5 point a model. Sweet. And you can become Backstabber for 2 points a model. Yeah, the models replace all weapons and armor with paired weapons and poison attacks. So it's actually really nice to have this unit with paired weapons. So they actually have second HG 4 with 2 attacks each, with poison attacks. That's actually pretty nice. They cost 7 points when they're backstabbers, but yeah, I really like that. Orc slaves. I've heard a lot of bad things about them. I never played them myself, so I'm really insignificant. They have light armor, so 6+ save. They can take paired weapons, or a shield. And born to fight. A +1 strength. The first round of combat. Your strength 4 the first round. Toughness 4 with a 6 or 5 up armor save. 6 points a model. 7 with the shields. No, I would rather take the dwarves than these ones.
Yeah.
To have the tar pit. If the normal switch on the battlefield, immediately remove all orcs. Yeah, even that. And if not any within 6, you really need to babysit these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not see too much use for them, actually. Yeah. Special. Now here comes this even more sauce. I'm telling you, this is even more sauce. So first off, the Immortals. A unit I like a lot. I've never tried them. I like them a lot though. I just think they're really cool. So they have Infernal weapon armor. They have great weapons. And they have all the Relentless Sturdy, Chosen of Asheruk, and also they have Bodyguard. May take a shield for 1 point. So for 15 points you get, and then you of course, and then you can change the great weapons to Infernal weapons. Then it'd be Strength 5 with a 3+ armor save. I'm liking that. Weapon skill 5. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. I need to try them out. Now, here comes the insane sauce.
Yeah.
Disciples of Lugar. I mean, yeah, it costs 65 points for the first 5, and you can add 20 more for 13 points a model. And now, these ones, I'm telling you, are freaking insane.
Oh yes.
So they have paired weapons. Relentless, Sturdy, and Chosen of Asteroid. Otherworldly, so you have a 5+ ward save. Fireborn, you have a 2+ ward against flaming. They're unbreakable, because why not? And they have Volcanic Embrace.
Oh, so nice. They're so nice.
It is insane. And the model position, you have Frenzy, and you can never lose Frenzy. So you have 3 attacks per model with the paired weapons and Frenzy at initiative 3. Strength 5 on the charge. You do have flaming attacks, right, with Volcanic Embrace, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna double check that. I think so. So many rules.
It is.
Yes. Even special attacks are flaming attacks. Sweet sauce. So yeah, if too far. Here it is. So yeah, if you're using like the Ring of Desiccation, you're gonna have so many rerolls, and put in a lord with this. There's the damage output from these guys are just insane, and especially for the. I don't even see the necessity for great weapons.
There's no need.
No, if you get your target flammable, you have reroll to wound anyways.
And that makes up for the great webs. So.
Yeah, kind of. And you'll still be strength 5 on the charge, so yeah, they're so insane. And here's a unit that I personally love a lot, Kedim Incarnates. Pretty costly, 165 for the first 3, that's not too much, but then you can have up to 8 in a unit with 60 points a model. So yeah, they have interface defense 5+. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Solid stat line, they move 6, what's good 4, pretty good. Basically, don't give a shit. Strength 5, that's really nice. Toughness 4, initiative 4, 3 attacks, 3 wounds. Leadership 7.
Sure.
Solid stat line. I mean, strength 5 on these ones is awesome. They have a Shackles of Fire, Volcanic Embrace. So you have a Shackles of Fire in Leadership 7, but it hasn't been too much of a problem for me when I played them.
I think they're good. They are solid. However, I actually think that the Disciples of Lugar are way better. They don't cost as much. Sure, they don't have movement 6. They don't have fly for free.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the Disciples of Lugar, they do have a lot more damage output than the Kedim Incarnates probably. But what I really like about these ones is the free fly upgrade.
Yeah.
That you can really just go for the target you want to assassinate with, because believe me, you can assassinate 3 of these guys. I mean, that's 9 strength 5 attacks plus the Volcanic Embrace. Yeah, they do punch hard. So yeah, loving these guys. Now we come to the Cav stuff I've never tried out. So the Tauruk. Well, I think then we miss a character.
No, we did the top.
No, I did. Oh, they're taking. Oh, maybe there was one. I thought it was the character for the small ones, but it's not. So Tauruks, they are on a regular cav base. 90 points for 5. That's actually pretty cheap, I must say. Made up to 10, so you can 15 in a unit, 14 points a model. Now they start off with light armor, innate defense 6+, so you have a 5+ save there. They are Chest of Ashruk and they have Thunder's Charge. Half Bull. They count as war beasts, but they cannot be stomped. That's pretty nice. You can upgrade into heavy armor and shield. In that case, you will get a 3+ armor save for 17 points a model. You can do light lance, paired weapons, or great weapons. That's pretty neat. There are 2 attacks each. Initiative 2, that's not too much. You'll get initiative 3 with paired weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna try to actually run these with light lances.
Yeah.
Then there'll be strength 5. Upgrade them. 18 points a model. There'll be strength 5, strength 6 on the charge. With a 3+ armor save. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It's okay.
Then you have the Tauruk Anointed. Now these are something I need to try out as well. Start off with heavy armor and innate defense. They have the Thunder Charge, so they're totally vanilla. They are strength 6 on the charge with 3 attacks. Toughness 5. That's pretty neat. 6 points a model for shield. That's pretty much, but I do understand why.
Yeah.
Or they can take light lance, paired weapons, and great weapons. Great weapons, 10 points a model. I still make them strength 8 on the charge. Light lance will make them strength 7 on the charge. Paired weapons for 4 attacks per model. Yeah, I haven't tried them out. I need to try them out. They do look really interesting, I must say. And then we have that artillery. Backbone on 75mm round bases. This is one thing. All artillery have heavy armor. That's pretty neat. So basically, we take one of Infernal Artillery and we choose one of the following: rocket battery, volcano cannon, and titan mortar. We'll just go through this a bit quickly. So rocket battery, you can take it's a catapult, which you can take a single point, and on that point, you have strength 8 and multiple wounds ordnance. So that's just for assassinating your average monster or whatever. And then you have the 5-inch template, the big one, that's strength 2, armor piercing. A unit which suffers 1 or more casualties must immediately take a panic test, just as if it suffers 25% casualties. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see, can you take the demonic infusion on these ones? No, you cannot. So, but yeah, I'm liking it for 85 points. I mean, the 5-inch template. If you're up against a massive horde army, bloody hell, it's gonna kill some dudes, especially if there's like elves at toughness 3 or something.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. Then we have the volcano cannon, your normal flamethrower, range 15, strength 5, multiple wounds T3, flaming attacks, insane sauce, and even something that's even better, or maybe not better, but it's really good. It's the 24-inch range version, which is at strength 1, but unit hit. So you don't even need to kill anything, you just need to hit it, and it will become flammable and treat all flaming attacks as having divine attacks. This effect lasts until the end of the next player turn. So yeah, this is freaking insane.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Then we have the Titan Mortar, the catapult with strength 9 in the middle and strength 4 in the template, really solid. Maybe a Bound Demon. Everyone can be a Bound Demon. We'll get into that later. But you can take an Ogre Slave for 20 points, which gives them +1 wound. And you'll get an Ogre That's that will be hitting if anyone charges it, so not as easy to kill. Um, and also you will treat like all the jam rolls that will say if you roll a 3 or a 4 on a misfire, you will treat them as you've rolled a 5 plus. So yeah, that's really good. Earthquake shells, one of a kind, so only one of the cannons can have it. Let's see. Yeah, if you one or more wound, if you kill anyone with the catapult, they will count all terrain, including open terrain, as dangerous terrain 1, and must reroll 2 hit rolls of a 6. And war machines within 8 inch of the final location must roll d6 before shooting, and they cannot shoot on a 4 plus. So yeah, what's 30 points? Yeah, they could really. Yeah, I really like the earthquake shells, I must say. Dangerous terrain against like cav armies, and if against gun lines with the cannon, yeah, love it. So bound demon, you can take one of the front artillery and upgrade to bound demon, which makes it a demon. Go figure. So you lose all the special rule, but you're still the cannon as always. You'll get strength 5 in melee. This is in melee combat. You'll get strength 5, toughness 6, 5 wounds, and 5 attacks. So in the defense 4 plus, you'll be unbreakable, move or fire. You have demonic infusion, and you have the otherworldly special rules. You have 5 plus ward save as well. Demonic fury, to bring out each friend bounty, you must take a leadership test. If the test failed, you gain random movement 3d6. And must move forward to closest enemy. So yeah, if you fail the leadership test, you can shoot with it, but otherwise you can. I don't see. Yes, could probably be used for something, but I need to try it out. So over to rare. These are awesome Hobgoblin Wolf Riders. Gotta love the hobos. I mean, they're fast cav at movement 9 for 55 points. What more do you want, man? You can give them a shield for 4 plus armor save. You can give them light lance and a bow. Yeah, so fully upgraded, they will cost 13 points a model. That's pretty awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. They have another fun stuff, light artillery. So you can choose between a hobgoblin bolt thrower, more hobos, ballistic skill 3 bolt thrower for 40 points. Why the hell not? Or you can choose the gunnery team, 50 points. Now this is I really think this is interesting. So it's a volley gun artillery weapon with strength, range 24, strength 4, multiple shots, 1, 2, or 3d6. One fun fact is that they actually have the infernal armor.
Yep.
So you're rolling out on a 4 plus armor save. And they have a hard target, which is really nice. And then you choose one of these: armor piercing 1, flaming attacks, or volley fire, my favorite. So basically just put them behind your lines, give them volley fire, and they'll just stand there and shoot everything that comes close to you to bits. For 50 points. Loving this.
Yeah.
Infernal engine, one of a kind. Now these you have tried, at least, Mr.
I've tried
Legion.
this. I've actually struggled with them to make them worth their points, in my opinion. They're unbreakable. Sure, that's good. Large targets, they have impact hits, grinding attacks D3. You can give them, you can choose between shrapnel guns and steam hammers. Having steam hammers, you get 3 D3 in grinding attacks. And the shrapnel guns, range 18, strength 6, quick to fire, multiple wounds D3, and multiple shots 1 D6 plus 2 all. And you can even give them demonic infusion. But even though they are quite difficult to play, you tend to want to either push them or stand behind. They're not so hard to kill. They're still the toughness 7, yeah, that's hard, but having something with strength 6 going into you, they will make some wounds on you, and that will kill you. And it's a lot of points to sink in one unit. Still, I've only tried them in 2 games. Both games end up dying turn 3.
Because you suck, man.
Might be that. Most likely, it's stuck. Either way, you should be able to make some use of them. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, so it's not my go-to thing. I'd rather put the point on gunnery teams and on regular hobgoblin chaff, basically,
Yeah, go for the hobos.
than put it on Infernal Engine.
Yeah, I haven't tried it out. I'm going to try it out just for the sake of trying it out. But yeah, I also it doesn't look too easy to handle. But yeah, we'll see. And here comes the bread and butter, the Kerim Titan. It's not one of a kind. I thought it was one of a kind actually.
No, it's not.
Apparently, it is not. So 325 well spent points. You'll get this beast at movement 8, weapon skill 5, strength 7, toughness 6, 6 wounds, leadership 5, 6 attacks, and leadership 8. You have innate defense 5 plus. That's just. Yeah, it's just there. Sure, it could be good, but yeah. So you have the demonic instability. So one way to pop it is with the combat resolution. It's otherworldly, so 5 plus ward save. Fireborn, 2 plus ward save against flame attacks. Volcanic Embrace, with this base size. Freaking awesome. And Shackle of Fire, so you need to take leadership test every turn. He has Frenzy, so it's nice. And he has a ward save 4 plus, so the otherworldly stuff, yeah, it just makes him ETP or stuff like that. Searing Rage. Each time the model faces a Frenzy test, it has +1 to the additional attacks granted by Frenzy. If Frenzy is lost, so even are these attacks, but yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, not huge. It's a little thing. You don't want to lose the Frenzy test, but if you do, you at least get something for it. Lord of Flame. The model has divine attacks against models with Fireborn. This is actually... I think this is pretty neat. So you can have this Uber character running in with a 2 plus ward, thinking you can just kill it right off. I mean, with the rerolls, you will probably get some ones on that ward save. And I mean, yeah, it's a pretty neat rule. And we have a Armored Giant. I haven't played it. I really want to though, because it looks pretty good. It's a giant, for Christ's sake. 145 points, still strength 6, stubborn at leadership 10, all these giant special attacks, 6 wounds, and you can upgrade him to have infernal armor. I'm just seeing conversions here, man. A freaking giant with infernal armor. Oh, that's so awesome. So yeah, your average giant. And that's about it. Then walk through the book, and my thoughts about it is, I have nothing bad to say about it. Actually, really, I'm really impressed by the Armbook committee here. They really made a book that's have a lot of flexibility and a lot of different varieties and lists to play. I must say, I'm loving it. And you, Mr. Infernal Dwarves expert?
I really, really do love this book. I can see so many things, different versions, different lists to play. You can play like a Unbreakablist, having the Cypress of Lugar, having putting a bound demon on one of your artilleries, having an infernal engine, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can make a cav list, you can make a monster list, you can make a gun line, you can make a infantry list, you can even make a stupid hobo list.
Yeah, and the synergies between fire, flaming, flammable, that thing, it's together with the Path of the Forge, it makes it a really fun list to play. Yeah. But it's quite hard to play. It's still dwarves.
Yeah.
And as well, all dwarves' movements are not the best. So you will struggle in the beginning, especially if you're used to playing faster types of armies.
And if you play the aggressive type here, you're probably going to have some stuff that's frenzy, which is, we all know that's pretty easily baited. But
but what I can say is I really like the book in every way. The only thing I have a little question for, it's still good. It's actually too good. That would be the volcanic embrace. I think that special rule is it's huge.
Yeah, it's insanely good.
Yeah,
We can go and take a look at the paths of the forge. So if you haven't seen it before, this is your way to success. I must say, no, not only, but yeah, no, this is path of ruin. For Christ's sake, did I go too far? Yeah, here it is, path of the forge. So just look at attribute. Basically, target gains flammable, and after reading the book, you will understand why that is so freaking good.
yeah.
Shield of Darkfire, a really good signature as well. You get magical and flaming. So if you have big something flammable, and then you can give someone that doesn't have flaming attacks, or you can give him that target -1 to wounds. So you, rolls against the target gets -1 to wound. Has a lot of synergy with the Kadim, where you have to reroll natural sixes, especially the incarnates. And also on your normal ranking file, I mean toughness 4 with that armor save, and then give them -1 to wound as well. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Burning Rage 1 and 2 d6 strength 6 with flaming attacks. Issue here is the range, but with the Lamasu have ways to actually handle that. This one is insane. Subjugation permanent -1 leadership. Insane. Breath of Hatred. Real to hit in close combat, so not hatred, just real to hit. Still pretty nice. Curse of Darkness. Target suffers is a focus one. This is a character sniper spell, so target suffers number of hits equal to 2d6 minus the target's toughness. This hits wound on a 4+ with armor piercing 6. So yeah, I mean you can probably take out shards and all kind of stuff with this one. Cavalry. Choking Ash, this is insane as well, especially when you look at the range. You can the big one, 48 inches. So -1 to hit in close combat, pretty good. -2 to hit with shooting attacks, even better against gun lines. Target cannot march. If it wants to charge, it must halve its charge distance rolled. Pretty insane. But the best one is all spells the target knows have their range decreased to a maximum of 12 inches. So, Pit of Shades and all that stuff, yeah. Go take it with your 12 inches, stupid shit. Banishment, same there. 12-inch banishment, yeah, go figure. And then you have the Flames of the Forge, 3-inch template. It's insane. Strength 5, multiple wounds, ordnance. Under the whole template. Strength 7, if you take the big one. Yeah, it really destructive spell. Anything to add, Mr. Legion?
No, basically. I think you have a.
I have it pretty much covered.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like dwarves but you want them a bit more evil and with a lot of variety and with magic and monsters and demons, then for Christ's sake play Infernal Dwarves because they are awesome. I've been playing them for a little while now just to get a different army from my Sylvan Elves, and boy is this a different army. It's like the complete opposite of what I'm used to play. So yeah, it's really fun to play. It's a really good experience. So try it out. If you're wondering about, if you want to start a new army in the 9th Age, start Infernal Dwarves.
Yeah, do it. And now when there's so many different manufacturers to actually bring models in.
Yeah, there's so many nice models. Both me and Hell's Legion were building our armies at the moment. Mine is not really ready for display yet, and not yours either, I believe.
It's still.
But we have a lot of ideas, and we have conversions, and we have some models and stuff. So yeah, follow Hell's Legion blog on the 9th Age site, and yeah, you can see it's gonna be a lot of awesome stuff coming up in the future.
Definitely.
So, anyways, I think we're all covered. Thanks for watching, and thank you, Hell's Legion, for participating in this epic review. That's, I don't know how long it is, probably too long. If you stayed until the end, well done.
Yeah.
Now go start your army.
Exactly.
And as always, go to the Ninth Age site and register and everything, because that's where all the magic happens. So, yeah, catch you on the next one, which will probably a bat trip with Infernal Dwarves.
Yeah.
Maybe even with Hell's Legion, who knows?
And who knows? Take care, guys.
Cheers, guys.